There's this wonderful data set called the Toxic Release Inventory. It comes out every year from the Environmental Protection Agency. It is a list, again, so rows of information. Each row, it represents one chemical reported by one facility. So if you're a factory and you really release 5 different chemicals into the air or the water, they'll report 5 records. You know, 1, 2, 3, there'll be 5 lines of data for that, and then it'll go on to the next one. And there are, by sifting through that, you can find what kinds of chemicals are going into the air or the water or into the land. And the amounts is reported by pounds, except for the most dangerous ones, which are reported, I think, by grams. And by adding up the amount of emissions, you know, you can find, again, these really, really great stories. There's a reporter, the Louisville paper, who has written quite a bit about this, and so this is kind of his take, although I believe, I'm not sure whether this was his research or this came from, no, it looks like this was actually kind of secondary research. It came from the National Resources Defense Council. Nothing wrong with that, but I guess part of my point early on when we were meeting today was that journalists need to be able to do this stuff themselves, you know, instead of relying on somebody else to do it for us and tell us what the story is. Another